Hello everyone, Mario the Smash Bro here and welcome back to Cuphead. We're just about to take on the robot boss over here in the junkyard, but before we do, there's something I wanted to address briefly. There is one weapon that I haven't actually taken a look at currently, and I've bought it from the shop just off screen. It's called the Lobber. It's a medium range weapon and it's got good damage with the slower rate of fire. Now, I did not talk about this much because I don't personally use the Lobber that much, so it's not a great weapon for my own uses. But I haven't actually shown any clips of me using it effectively against any of the bosses. And I'm well aware that it has a high DPS when versing some bosses, and it can also be used fairly effectively against some of the bosses in this game. I tried it against the dragon boss and I wasn't really getting particularly far, so I chose not to use it for that one. But for Rumor Honeybottoms, I was actually making quite a bit of progress using the Lobber, so it is quite a helpful weapon for some bosses, although it's not really my type of weapon to use. Regardless, it is a helpful weapon, especially in the late game when you're trying to do speedruns of levels or trying to get S ranks on levels, which I will be showing later on once I've beaten the game. Alright, so with that out of the way, I'm going to head into this level right here. I'm going to equip my coffee. And that's only because this level right here is another one of the airborne levels, so there's no point having a land thingy. We're going to be fighting Dr. Karls Robot in Junkyard Jive.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
This is quite possibly one of the most difficult or annoying bosses in the entire game, but that is okay because it's going to be fine. Hopefully. We'll see. Now, for this boss, I should probably be taking out these little things here that are not shooting at me, but are flying around the place because they're incredibly annoying to avoid later on. Now, to actually make any progress in this fight, you need to take out two things. You need to take out the little glowing things on his body. There you go. And you need to take out the thing that's on his head, which is shooting lasers at me. Trying to explain what I'm doing is difficult while fighting this boss, but yeah, as soon as you take out his head, and he starts shooting these things at you, start shooting with nuts and bolts and all the other things you can find in the junkyard. There we go. Just going to keep on avoiding all those things and not get magnetized into that thing because, oops, okay. And you'll see that I actually made literally zero progress, so you can't make a single bit of progress in this level until you've taken on these phases. Which is a little overwhelming when you look at it on that screen because you think, oh my god, I've got so much I need to do, but you really don't. You just need to take out the targets on his body, take out the enemies, keep on moving through his various phases, and you will make progress. So you shoot the two targets on his body, 1, 2, and then go for the laser on his head while not getting attacked by the bomb that's down there that's slowly making its way towards me. No way, they have big explosion things which are very annoying. I'm going to use this bomb on him. Why not? There we go. Right, so now his heart is accessible. Ugh, stupid magnet. I'm taking so much damage from this because of the magnet. I can pretty easily avoid those things, but because of the magnet, it just drags you in, which is very annoying. Go away, bomb. So his next phase. Oops, okay, I forgot he did that. Malfunction, malfunction. It's very helpful that I have the coffee equipped for this fight because it does mean that my super meter is going to be charging incredibly quickly, which is definitely going to help me take out the various parts of him. Hit it in the chest so I can get his heart. Oh, how? What? I hit that? Seriously? Come on. The hitboxes are so big and I'm so annoyingly small. The hitboxes really are strange for the things that he shoots at you because they look like they're way smaller than they really are, but then all of a sudden you get hit by the tiny little edge of like a bolt or something and then you'll take damage from that. I hate how the laser creates a force field so I can't shoot them. I really need to be able to hit them. Right, they're out. Go, go, go. Hit that. Just keep hitting his body. Keep shooting his body. And I will go for that little zappy, punchy bomb thing as soon as possible. Can you go away, hand? Thank you. Right, I just need to hit up here, and the laser is taken care of. Or maybe it's not. Right, yeah, it is. Okay, go for his heart. As soon as I get the chance. Oh, seriously? Up. Stay on the top left, I'm somewhat safe. Go away! It's so quick! The bombs are traveling so quickly! The bombs won't actually explode until they do actually collide with something, so when they collide with a bullet that I shoot at them or myself, they will not hit me until I hit them. Go away. It's so difficult to hit, they move in these really awkward patterns. I'm invincible here. I don't even care, I'm using that, I need to stay alive. Alright, I've got his heart, I'm staying down low now. Here we are, staying down low. Alright, we've made it past the ridiculously difficult phases. This is a bit of a survival phase. Things will collide. We'll just keep on launching things at him. Keep on avoiding the bombs. We're on 1 health, which is not safe. That's alright. This final phase is full of a lot of evasion. There we go, we've knocked him out of the sky, and now he's in his stupidly annoying phase, which he starts shooting these crystal things at you. Whoa. I need to be incredibly careful during this phase. Can I get him with that one? I really hope so. Oh, he's red now. I've never been more cautious in this game ever. Watching all over the screen for everything. Got him! Yes! It was far less frustrating than I thought it was going to be, but pretty annoying nevertheless. Right, we've got the Dr. Karls Robot soul contract. Is there anything that I can do in here? Nope, I can just walk through it. Alright, so there is one last thing that we need to take care of on this aisle, and it's this train thingy right here. We're going to go ahead and equip something different for this fight. I'm going to go for... let me think for a second. Alright, so we've got Spread, Chaser, we've got the Super Art 2, which is Invincibility, and we have an extra heart for this fight because using the dash is not particularly helpful in this fight. So, we're going to go ahead with Phantom Express in Railroad Wrath.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
It's a strange thing, 4 health down the bottom left. I'm never used to seeing it because I never use the extra health. So, keeping the spread because area of effect is great for these targets. You can get loads of... oh wow, okay. I'm actually going to restart this because I am not going to get hit at the very beginning just because I cannot parry an object properly. Okay, I changed my mind. We're going with Super Art 1, which is a regular energy beam attack. Let's go. Right, time for the parry games. All we have to do is just literally hold down the shoot button and aim in his general vicinity, and we will take out those eyeballs that are coming from his palms. Wait for that, make sure I can actually time that correctly, because I... oops, okay, I did not mean to do that. That's not a great way to start. Let's go back and retry that. But this time without accidentally parrying on the little rings here, because as soon as you move the rings, or as soon as you parry on the rings, it will start moving the cart forwards or backwards depending on which ring you hit. So don't parry the rings if you don't need to. And parry's right, and don't fall onto the train tracks. I would love it if I could parry properly. There we are. That's good. Aim the top right so I can get every single one that comes towards me. Parry. Up. Cross. Up. Parry. Yay. And I'm going to use my laser beam thingy ability here just to take out as much of them as possible. We're in a very risky position. Don't go anywhere near that. Alright. We're going to move to the middle now. And we're going to make sure that that thing does not mess up my little train. Because these things are only here to muck up the fact that you need to stay in the right spot. We're actually completely safe if we stay between the two hands. So if I just aim upwards, I am completely safe. Do that. Stop there. I'll just spread on him because he's right above me. I'll actually parry that. Where's he at? Here. Parry that. Where's he at? Right above me. That then should hopefully be almost enough to take him out. Apparently not. Come on, Mr. Skull. You know you want to die. There we go. Go away. Right, I don't actually know exactly what these things are, but we need to keep away from the one on the left because it's going to blast lightning bolts out of its mouth. Back into the middle. They'll generally alternate, I believe. Yep, they will alternate, so let's go this side. Just keep on doing that. We can actually just spread on these guys. Oh, jeez. My bad. We need to move, we need to move. Thank you for helping me, pink thing. No, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, the pink thing's the thing that messed me up there. I'm just going to use my ability here. Try to take him out, and then we stay on this side because we're safe on this side now. And I'm surprised that that pink thing did not activate there. Go away! Right, we're pretty much safe now. Alright, this is his final phase, but I'm on 1 health. On 1 health in his final phase. This could get interesting. Well, let's just see how it goes and play very cautiously. The bullets will do what bullets do best, and I just need to keep avoiding everything that comes from his heart and from his mouth or whatever. Or from his train head. With his pink tail. Heart is accessible, shoot upwards, and then these fireballs will start running down, and I did not notice the bone. I was not looking down there. Oh, wow. This happens way too much in this game. Right, we are now at 5 parries, and we're back to this phase. Okay, we're moving to the left now, I guess. Oh, of course he's on the right. Let's keep our little train-looking thing in the middle. You can spread on him as soon as we're here. Convenient, moving right to where his face is. Uh-oh, over here. Safe over here. Oh, nice. That phase taken care of. I'm going to use my energy beam as soon as possible. When these guys appear, I'm going to go for the one on the left. There we go. Take care of him. No, not quite. So right, we're about to take care of him with whatever it is that I can shoot out of this bullet thingy. Right, he is now pretty much incapable of hitting me. I'm just going to keep on firing these at him. No, don't. Okay, that was very close. Anything that is pink will activate those thingies. The things that move the train, so I was very lucky there to not have gotten hit by his electronic mouth lasers. Or something. Come on, train! Come get me. I've got 4 health. Yeah. That's the only thing that's going to actually properly aim at me. All of the other things are just being randomly chucked out of his heart of death. I'm actually watching at the bottom of the screen as soon as I see those things appear now. So I do feel a little more safe. There we go. Nicely done. Right, so we got the Phantom Express Soul contract, and now that we have that, we are able to cross the train tracks. So let's just open up our list real quick. We're going to see that everything on World 1, 2, and 3 are now complete. So I think you guys all know where this is going. Next time on Cuphead, we're going to be heading into the casino entrance and seeing what lies ahead of us. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Cuphead. I do hope you enjoyed. And until next time, see you guys later.